Zachary Lavine, better known as Zach Lavine, was born on March 10, 1995. Lavine is an American professional basketball player for the Chicago Bulls. Lavine was born and raised in Washington, D.C., where we have seen a lot of bright NBA guards such as Jamal Crawford and Nate Robinson. Lavine was the product of two athletic parents. Before we move on to the next fact, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. His father, Paul Lavine, was a professional football player in the USFL and NFL, and his mother, CJ, played softball. The athletic genes, along with his fascination with Michael Jordan's movie, Space Jam, gave him the perfect stepping stone to become a ball player. After focusing on the famous Michael Jordan movie as a child, it was only fitting that he became a member of the Chicago Bulls. Zach went on to play high school basketball at Bothell High School in Washington. The tall, lean point guard was a star there, which earned him a full scholarship to UCLA. After just one season with the Bruins, Lavine participated in the 2014 NBA Draft. He was selected at number 13 overall by the Minnesota Timberwolves. Lavine played 3 seasons for the Timberwolves, where he became a 2-time slam dunk contest champion. He became the 4th player to ever win the slam dunk contest. In his final year with the Timberwolves, Lavine tore his ACL. He was able to recover the following year, but this time he was fond of the vintage red color of the Chicago Bulls. The Chicago Bulls picked him up during his unrestricted free agency, and since then they have allowed Lavine to become their best player. During high school, he was a small player, but in his junior year Lavine grew to 6'3". At that size, he was already a force that high school point guard had to reckon with. As his size increased, his ball handling ability did not diminish, and he now began to add his dunk package to his game. In his senior year at Bothell High School, Lavine averaged 28.5 points, 3.4 rebounds and 2.5 assists per game. His assist totals were low, but he was a pure scorer in high school. Make no mistake, Lavine certainly had passing ability. He was later named the 2013 AP Washington Player of the Year as well as Mr. Basketball Washington. Lavine's high school career earned him the right to be a 4-star recruit. Lavine started his career at UCLA as a 6th man, playing behind starting point guard Kyle Anderson. As a freshman, Lavine averaged just 9.4 points, 2.5 rebounds and 1.8 assists per game. His disappointing season was largely due to a huge 6-game shooting slump where he shot 7 for 36 from the field. Without good stats, Lavine still impressed scouts with his amazing athleticism and drumming up play. His success was enough to earn him a spot on the Pac-12 All-Freshman team. His first breakout game was against the Los Angeles Lakers on November 28, where he dropped 28 points in a 120-119 win. That game made Zach the second teenager to ever have at least 25 points and 5 assists off the bench in the NBA. Lavine followed that up with 26, 28 and 35 points in the 2015-16 season. It was just a sign of things to come for the blossoming star. Lavine capped off another great year with his second consecutive crown at the Slam Dunk Contest. He became the 4th player to ever win the Slam Dunk competition. In his 2016-17 season, the Timberwolves grabbed the 4th-year option on Zach's rookie contract. He started the season hot, dropping 37 points against the Orlando Magic on November 9. He followed that up with a 40-point barrage against the Sacramento Kings on December 23. Unfortunately for Lavine, his breakout season was cut short when he tore his ACL on February 4, 2017. He underwent successful surgery to repair the knee, but it would be the last game he played for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Facts about Zach Lavine. Thomas Lavine is an American professional basketball player for the Chicago Bulls of the National Basketball Association. Zach Lavine was selected in the first round of the 2014 NBA Draft with the 13th overall pick by the Minnesota Timberwolves. Zach Lavine trained to play in his family's backyard, where his father repeatedly made him simulate NBA three-point shootouts. Zach Lavine played in the Ball is Life All-American game and won the Slam Dunk competition. However, He chose to stay with UCLA and their new coach Steve Alford. Zach Lavine inherited an affinity for UCLA from his father, who was a Bruins basketball fan growing up in nearby San Bernardino, California. However, Zach Lavine has failed to reach double-digit scoring in 14 of his last 18 games and has scored just 11 points and was 0 for 8 on three-point attempts in his last 5 games. Zach Lavine became the 4th player to win the slam dunk contest in a row. Zach Lavine scored 32 points in his 4th consecutive 30-point game of the season. Zach Lavine missed the rest of the season with a right foot injury. Zach Lavine dealt with a troublesome knee throughout the season and missed 15 games, but still appeared in most of his games after tearing his ACL in 2017. Zach Lavine started one game and was a valuable 6th man with a 10 average.